Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Why Are They Ghosting You spread for February 2020 for Cancer. If this does resonate with you and you would like your own personal custom reading, click the link in the description box down below that says book your own personal reading. Also, if you want to see more videos like this one, hit that notification bell and say notification squad down below if you want to be featured in my next video. You don't have to say notification squad, you can always just click that bell. It means a lot to me regardless. I have a sale going on, 10-minute reading for $10 if you're interested in that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Negative or positive feedback doesn't matter to me, but, you know, I'd like positive. Keep me going. Almost monetized, so thank you so much for that. And if you have anything you want to say, let me know down in the comments. So let's get shuffling 3 times in a row, and you know how I do. And let's see why they are silent, first of all. Hopefully you're having a good day, night, or evening. I know I am. Well, kind of, not really, but why are they silent? Why are they silent? Why are they silent? So they're silent because there is somebody crying over spilled milk. So there's opportunity behind you, right? Or behind you or the other person, but it can be vice versa. Somebody is crying over spilled milk, and what crying over spilled milk is basically that somebody is upset about something that has happened that cannot be undone. So for instance, perhaps you guys have had a fight, or perhaps maybe something happened between you two that was negative. And so, you know, or even it could be not negative as well, but something that bothered somebody and it caused some type of rift to happen, and so they're you or the other person is really upset about the situation, and so therefore you're crying over spilled milk, crying over something that has happened that cannot be undone. Why else are they silent? Why else are they silent? Why else are they silent? Because they feel like their hands are tied behind their back. They feel like they're just kind of trapped, struggling. You know, they feel like they can't move out of the situation as a whole. You know, they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplation about this. And the way I know this is because there's swords. Sword energy here, and so, you know, they're doing a lot of thinking, contemplation, feeling like they can't move out of this, like, this trapped feeling that they're feeling, and they're feeling upset about this as a whole. And so this is the main central theme. So perhaps maybe to add on to it, maybe they're in a relationship, or they got into a relationship and they feel like they can't leave their relationship to contact you. Maybe, you know, they're not allowed to interact with you. Perhaps as well, it could be the fact that, you know, they feel like they are not allowed to interact with you because of, like, a family member or friend. Something is causing them some type of blockage to feel like they are not allowed, or they are having some type of, you know, hands tied behind their back type of feel with this whole situation. And this is the main central theme. Why else are they silent? Why else are they silent? Why else are they silent? Well, they're also silent because they're trying to move into calmer waters here. There is a lot of rockiness that was happening between you two, and it was causing a lot of issues. And so therefore, they're trying to move into more calmer waters. They're trying to move into a more positive direction, and causing, you know, they're trying to think about things more positively. They're in their head a lot with this situation because the swords are at a lot of places I see. But yeah, they're trying to move into more calmer waters, and maybe taking a break from communicating with you is going to help them with that. It could be either way as well. It could be like maybe maybe you want to go into calmer waters, so therefore you're trying to wonder if you should communicate with them or not. Why is there no contact? Why is there no contact? Why is there no contact? There's no contact because somebody is trying to gain the strength, somebody is trying to gain the courage to go forth with something here, and move forward in a positive direction. And so, you know, this lady petting the lion, she's having a lot of strength and a lot of courage to do that because lions usually eat you. So, basically, you know, you or the other person is trying to gain strength to approach the situation because maybe you guys took a break. Maybe you mutually decided not to talk to each other, and so maybe you guys are having this kind of truce with each other to try to gain strength. To maybe you're hoping that, you know, the other person would talk to you, or like vice versa, basically. So some type of strength is trying to be gained in the situation. Why else is there no contact? Why else is there no contact? Why else is there no contact? Well, there's no contact because of the Emperor here. The Emperor could be representing of a couple things. It could be representing of a older figure here. An older figure pertaining to, you know, an older gentleman. This is as old as it gets, not as old as it gets, but, you know, we have the pages, which is the youngest of the group. We have the, you know, the knights, which is like the middle ground. And then we have like the emperors and the kings and queens, you know. Well, actually, no. This is the Emperor. We have... we have the pages, youngest, you know, we have the anyways, these are the oldest in the bunch. We have the kings and queens that I've magically forgot about, but yeah, the emperor and empresses are the oldest and they're the most wise. So this could be somebody dealing with, you know, maybe you or the other person is dealing with somebody like an older brother, an older father figure, or maybe a co-worker perhaps. You know, a boss, somebody that's a bit older, is causing some type of non-contact. So perhaps maybe it's a father type figure interacting with this individual and it's causing some issues. It could be as well as, you know, maybe they're dating this, you know, coworker or boss, and maybe they don't want you to have contact with them, or them vice versa, basically. And it could be a multitude of things, but it seems like somebody is in this position causing issues. And what the Emperor represents is, you know, control, dictatorship, you know, leadership as well. Leadership, happy cards, leadership. But also it could be representing of, you know, stability. You have stability. I'm trying to think of positive stability and, like, you know, moving, getting things done. You know, the Emperor will be there for you. They're really organized type people. So it could be somebody in a little bit older kind of interacting and causing some type of trouble, which is causing non-communication. And this is the main central theme. So if it resonates with you, and I'm going to reiterate this, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always get your own personal reading by clicking the link in the description box down below. If it does resonate with you, I'd like to know what you think, what your opinion is down in the comments down below. You know, it'd be great. Also, it can also be quite therapeutic if you, you know, type out how you're feeling, let out some of the anger, let out some of that, you know, disdain, however you're feeling. It could be very therapeutic. So feel free to do whatever you like in the comments. I can take it, even if I've seen some people say some really rude things, and I'm just like, okay, my heart is broken, but it's okay. Anyways, let's give it another good shuffle, and then continue. I feel like I needed to shuffle it up again. Okay. So, why else is there no contact? Why else is there no contact? Why else is there no contact? There's no contact because the chariot can represent a couple things here, such as, you know, long distance travel, long distance relationships. It could also mean that, you know, if you guys are not talking to each other and there's a bit of a blockage or a ghosting happening, it could also represent that you not even in proximity of this person because they may have moved away, and then, you know, you've just kind of lost communication and completely lost everything with this individual, and so therefore you can't interact with them. They can also be the thing of maybe they're just moving a little bit too fast. So maybe they're moving, you know, gonna get married or something after knowing somebody for like a month or something like that with another person. That's a crazy example, like it's quite out there, but it could be that they're moving really fast towards the direction that they want to go in, and it may be a little bit hectic because it's so fast. And so, you know, you have, instead of one horse, you have two. But anyways, it could be long distance relationship, long distance travel, something that's happening that's like taking a while, but is going really fast. And, you know, that doesn't really make sense, but it's going really fast, basically. And I just feel like it's long distance relationship or long distance, somebody moved away or something along the lines, or they kind of put some distance between you and them. Basically, that's how I feel about it. So, what are the blockages? What are the blockages? What are the blockages? So we have here is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups represents three things. Sorry, I was trying to pull up my notes. The Knight of Cups represent three things. Knight of Cups can represent a a person, an action, and or both of those things. And so there we go. And so for this Knight of Cups, Cups is a water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This is a knight, so somebody that's like kind of mid-range of age. They've been around the block a little bit. And so whenever there's horses, basically that means that somebody is moving towards something. Sorry, hold on. Like kind of dying. Alright, thank you. Sorry for that. Somebody is moving towards something, so horses always represent movement and always represents going towards an individual. So let's explain water signs a little bit. Water signs are very emotional type people. They really care about their emotions, really care about how other people feel, and they're trying, they try to be there for the other person. This could be representing of, the person that you're thinking of and or somebody else completely. Basically, somebody is giving cups of love. Somebody is moving towards this individual and trying to give a cup of love to somebody. And, basically that means that, it could be somebody coming in and causing a blockage between you and this individual because they're coming in and trying to give a cup of love to somebody, give the cup of love to, the person that you're interested in, and it's causing like some type of issue because it's like, hey, what's up, dude? What's up, girl? What's up, whoever? So that's a blockage. What else is a blockage? What else is a blockage? What else is a blockage? So we have the Hierophant. So almost what I feared, basically. Somebody may have gotten married. The Hierophant means that a marriage, official contract, something that is officially documented, and mostly considered with marriage. And so, sorry, there's chords. So it seems like maybe the main central blockage is that somebody is married and that, they decided maybe not, it could have been arranged, that they're married now and they're not talking because they can't, because they're married. And that would be the case. So the main central theme is somebody trying to communicate, basically somebody is taken, it looks like, or somebody may be married, or getting married, and even possibly, you may be getting married. It could be vice versa, if like you can be having like a, arranged or something along those lines, or like maybe you're just really wondering why this person isn't talking to you anymore. But it has to pertain to some type of marriage being a blockage, and this is the main central theme. Like, so yeah, I feel like the cups here are the cup guy, the knight, the water sign is kind of moving towards, or maybe the reason, and maybe the husband and or wife of this individual and or anything in between. So yeah, let's give it another good shuffle here. I'm like, what? Alright, so again, if this resonates with you, let me know down in the comments. What else is a blockage? What else is a blockage? What else is a blockage? So it seems like somebody just wants to be single, happy, and by themselves and alone. And so, therefore, it just seems like maybe somebody doesn't want to have to deal with anything at all. Maybe the marriage is something that they don't want to deal with, and maybe they don't necessarily want to interact with, you at all either. And this could also be representing of you. You just want to be single, happy, and free. And there may be a blockage because you're having some troubles with that. But I just feel like the Emperor card has a big role to play in this whole situation. And so there's that. Okay, so are you guys going to get back in contact? That is the question. So positive, yes. Negative, no. Neutral, maybe. The universe doesn't really want to let you know right now. So will you guys get back in contact? Will you guys get back in contact? Will you guys get back in contact? I would say maybe. It'd be like a maybe leaning on no because it's confusing. There's a lot of confusing options here. And something isn't quite right in the situation because you're not really sure if you can pinpoint it correctly because there's a lot going on at once. And it's really not clear cut of what you should do, and it's not clear cut of a yes or a no because even the universe is basically saying, no, you shouldn't know what is going on right now, because there's a lot of things happening, there's a lot of moving parts, and things may change and things will turn around. And things that happen today won't be the same as yesterday's, etc. basically. So yeah, I think that it's basically saying that there's going to be a lot of confusing options that you're going to have to face and that you should be aware of. What are their motives? What are their motives? What are their motives? I think that something suddenly is going to happen here that is going to be out of your control and out of their control, and it's going to suddenly happen where you guys are going to maybe communicate with each other and talk to each other, or something suddenly is going to kind of bring something together. What else is their motives? What else is their motives? What else is their motives? A wish and a hope, so they're hoping and wishing for something to maybe turn in their favor and something to be more positive and be great. And this is the main central theme. What else is their motives? What else is their motives? What else is their motives? Perhaps maybe they would like to remarry. Maybe they want to get into more of a serious relationship with you in the near future, and things maybe work out in a positive direction, and maybe they're not really happy with where they stand right now, but they may not be able to do anything about it. So let's get some advice. That's too much advice. That's too much advice. Too many advice. Getting other cards as well. What is some advice? What is some advice? What is some advice? What is some advice? There you go. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So basically what this is telling me is that when it comes to matters of the heart, it doesn't mean like there isn't a right or wrong, So for instance, if you were to get involved with somebody that would be married, it's not necessarily wrong to care about that person. You just have emotions. It's a bad example, but emotions form anywhere, regardless of the situation. And it may be looked upon socially as wrong, but what a heart wants, the heart wants, and that's what the heart should probably get. And you need to, every choice that you make expands your understanding. So you may want to get in contact with this person, or like try to reach out yourself, and or kind of leave some breadcrumbs, to be like, hey, what's up, nothing is never really set in stone. Things can always change, and so they may be in a situation right now that they're unable to really communicate, but maybe in the near future things will kind of change and be more positive, because they'll have more opportunities to do so, and maybe things will work out in a more positive direction with that. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit that notification bell. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can always get your in-person reading with clicking the link in the description box down below. This is what YouTube has recommended for you. This is what I have recommended for you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Take care. Good luck in your endeavors. I wish nothing but the best for you.